Welcome back, boys and girls. Today we're going to be covering larders and trade packs. Now, you might be asking, what is a larder? So, larders are made at any type of farming merchant or, farming station to be more specific. And there's three variants of larder. There's salve aging larder, cheese larders, and honey larders. Now, going top to bottom, your salve larder is going to be your cheapest larder. Going up, your cheese larder is in the middle of the pack. And then after that is your honey larder. That's going to be your top tier larder. Now, after some playtesting and stuff on the archerage server, I've noticed that there's like a hidden benefit with the aging larders that sell for slightly more to incentivize, people to have a diversified profile in their larders. So let's go ahead and get one up and I can explain the larder process a bit more. So one of the key things you're going to need for larders is royal seeds. Royal seeds can either be bought off your vocation shop or off the auction house or gained from any type of farming activity. So, like, say you planted a field full of wheat, you come back, harvest it, you have a chance on every single plant to gather a royal seed. And that's the gist of most locations you can get a royal seed from. So, we're going to go ahead and get two from here just so I can show you guys some larders. So now we have our two royal seeds. I already have some materials made up for some salve larders. So we're going to make one salve larder for the main continent. And there is a difference between the two. So these Aurorian salve larders we're going to get into a bit later. So here is what the larder looks like. Now, for those long-time players of Arcage and Arcrage, you would remember that you need to, let this larder sit for 24 hours, come back and harvest it, and then you have a completed larder. In a recent patch, I think about a year or two ago, they changed the system on how it works. So no longer do you need to let your larders age out in this state. What you need to do is actually go ahead and harvest it now, so pick it up. And don't be alarmed, it still scales off your commerce in the on the archerage server, even though it procs husbandry. And as you can see, I have my pack, it's all ready to go. And with how the updated trade system works is now I have to let this age out for 23 hours. And then it will go to a 3% profit margin. And after that, that's when you kind of want to turn it in. Now, same from any type of area, any type of location is going to have different values. Here in Sandeep, since there's not a lot of people that actually run a lot of packs out of Sandeep, since it is a bit of a hassle, you tend to get a little better return, but there are some caveats here and there. But as you can see here from my guildmate, he has his larders already done. He's aged them out for the whole day. And now they're at a 3% value. Now, that is the maximum value a larder will stay at, no matter what. After it hits that first day of aging, that's its maximum price. After that, it goes downhill. But let's go to a little bit more unique topic of larders. Let's go back over to my home, up an X slot. So, as you can see, I've already been working on my larders, but let's go ahead and place another one down so I can show you. It's basically the identical process to placing a lamp down on Nuia or Hiranya, but it does come with a different caveat. And I'll take you to the trade outlet just to show you the difference between the two. So realistically, it's the same process. You know, you put your larder down. If it would let me, you put your larder down. You pick it back up, and then you just place it down to age out. Now, the difference between Auroran larders and normal Iranian and Nubian larders is that every time these change values, so change it off of here is going to be your diminished profit. So once I change it into high profit, every single one of these packs has a chance to proc into a rich aged pack. Now, I'm not gonna lie and say that's a hard fact. I got told that's how it's worked, and I'm running off the basis that's how it's worked because I haven't gotten one. I've let them age down to 27% and haven't gotten one yet. So to me, there's still kind of a mystery of what's going on here. But let's go over to the trade outlet and I'll show you why you would want to possibly chance getting a rich age pack. And as you know, well, as you probably don't know, is that when you're in Aurora, any type of pack that you make in Aurora can only be taken to Heatmar. That's the only specialty buyer for Auroran goods. So it's always good to, you know, before you start running packs or running anything in Aurora, that you come here and check on your prices. So let's go overhead and go to the larder section. So here we have our honey larders. And you can see they're pretty decent price. A lot of people do them. Again, you know, usually at the 60-70%. And we're gonna keep going down the line. And right around this page is when it's gonna proc those rich Ace packs. Those rich Ace packs sell for about 800, 700 gold, depending on where they're from and how far they away from Heatmar. And that's why a lot of people kind of do Auroran larders. Again, I still don't know how to get rich age packs and stuff like that. But that's gonna be the end of this video. You know,